Underneath the stadium, a tradition continues, the tunnel walk. They can watch it on the big screens above both end zones here in Lincoln. 87,000 plus awaits on the other side. On the other side, Deion Sanders has been here as a player. He's about to experience it for the first time as a head coach. The Colorado Buffaloes arriving in town 1-0 after a victory over North Dakota State last Thursday night. Our Catherine's happened on the sideline with Nebraska head coach Matt Rule.
Paul, thank you very much. Coach, you told team now. How much better is this team that you lead out here tonight?
Well, but that's a great football team too. So that's why we do this for games like this. I'm so proud of our guys. I want to see them play against a great team.
98th consecutive time. They've been ready really all day. The party just spilled inside. Dylan Raiola about to make his second start. He'll have to wait and watch Shedeur Sanders, though, because moments ago, there's Deion Sanders and his son Shedeur about to make his 39th start. School twist. John Hole gets it started. Jimmy Horn Jr. awaits. From his own 2, catches it the second time. He's got speed, and he's brought down at the 21-yard line. For the first time this season on the road. Play action, ball knocked down to the line of scrimmage. They tried to get it to Travis Hunter, but Ty Robinson again to the air, quickly behind the line of scrimmage, and a drop. 2 incompletions to get started. LaJohntay Wester had it.
Here by Shedeur Sanders, just getting the ball out of his hands quickly. LaJohntay Wester wishes he could have that one back. It is so loud.
Nebraska brings 4. Sanders in trouble. Down he goes! Ty Robinson batted down the ball on the first down and comes up with a sack on 3rd.
And on 3rd and 10, you do exactly what Nebraska wanted to do on defense, is get off the field and sack the quarterback. What a great start for this Nebraska defense.
We thought they might come out running, and they'll punt it away. Mark Bassett didn't picture it this way, 3 yards deep in his own end zone. Isaiah Garcia Castaneda back to receive. Almost blocked it, low end over end punt. Garcia Castaneda picks it up on the 40, sees a little bit of a gap and gets out just inside of Colorado territory. 4 running backs last weekend. We expect to see all 4 again. First one on the field is Ramir Johnson. Right to the air, they get it to Johnson. Tries to cut it up. Good open field tackle by the Buffaloes. DJ McKinney, one of their starting cornerbacks. A look at the starting lineups delivered by Papa John. So they have youth at quarterback, but a lot of experience.
They're all veteran guys, and it all starts up front with them.
Ramir Johnson remains the tailback. His first carry right up the middle, hit low, and goes down right away. Picks up 2 to bring up 3rd down and 10. We take a look now at the starters for the Colorado defense. And the front 7 we expect to be tested by the run and the pass tonight.
Yeah, we do. We talked to Coach double teams. Kind of starts with him up front.
Nebraska converted over half of the 3rd downs last week. Their first one here, 3rd and 10. Raiola has got a lot of room to run, and he picks up the first by himself. Hit from behind, it goes down to the 37. Cameron Silman, Craig Morgan. Ja'Cory Barney, true freshman, around the left side, breaks 1 tackle. Close to another first down. A giant hit absorbed on the sideline. Blow before the snap.
Previous play, is under review for purposes of reviewing potential targeting.
And Nebraska has second down 2. A couple of big plays there. Raiola running for 13. And then Ja'Cory Barney just picked up 8. Play action, completes. And that's Jamal Banks, the transfer from Wake Forest. Good spin out to the 25-yard line and a gain of 5. And a strong finish to the 11.
They're not really huddling. They're kind of just communicating a little bit at the line of scrimmage. Really nice run by Dante Dowdle there. Gets his pads downhill. And we got a first down inside the 20.
I mentioned we expect to see 4 tailbacks, but Matt Rule did tell us yesterday in our meeting Ramir Johnson and Dante Dowdell would be the ones to get the most carries, and they've seen that so far tonight. Dowdell again up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Locking up front.
Yeah, watch number 24 right here. He's going to pull through the line of scrimmage and create a great hole for Dante Dowdle to run through. And I mean, it's him in the end zone, and he does a great job getting 6 for this Nebraska Cornhuskers offense.
And we're about to see Shedeur Sanders and the Colorado offense for the second time tonight. Both teams have had it once, and the Huskers lead by 7. Jimmy Horn Jr. on the other side here. His second kick return tonight. Cross the 20, cut back at the 30, and still going. He's got speed to burn inside of Nebraska territory. Couldn't quite turn the corner, but
what a return. When the ball is in this guy's hands, just watch out. Plays in the slot, plays kick returner, great blocker in the run game. He's Mr. Do-It-All. That's a return that's going to change the momentum of this game real quick.
That's exactly what the Colorado offense needs. Went 3 and out, 2 incompletions, and a sack with their first possession. This one begins 1st and 10 on the Nebraska 37. Sanders in trouble again. Second sack tonight. Nash Hutmaker, Ty Robinson, both in.
And this is what they talked about all week. Win your one-on-one matchups. He does, and he gets Shedeur on the ground.
Was their second already tonight. 2 incompletions, 2 sacks for Sanders. Now he gets started. A completion to the 40-yard line. Good job of breaking a tackle by Jimmy Horn Jr. and fighting out to the 37. The original line of scrimmage. We just saw the defensive coordinator, Tony White, for Nebraska. 3rd down 11. Sanders, 5-man rush. Quick completion out to the 30 and down to the 28-yard line for the Buffalo offensive line on 4th and 1. Offerdahl cuts it back, met at the line of scrimmage, didn't get there. First drive. Quickly out to the right. Big hit as soon as the catch was made. A reception for a loss in the excitement, but he comes up to hit from that corner spot. 2nd down 12. Ramir Johnson the back. Another pass for Raiola. Floats it. Crosser on the run across the 30, and a big hit on Nair at the 32-yard line. As he had last week. You just saw it right there. He kept it himself. Now this is a swing out to the right side. Ja'Cory Barney once again. He's about half a yard short, and a late flag comes in. 5, but a conservative 12 yards. They bring 4. Raiola, plenty of time, and more. Steps up, little fling out to the far sideline, and a completion and a gang tackle there by the Buffaloes. Ramir Johnson, see that a number of times here throughout the night. LaJohntay Wester back to receive the punts. Well, that is a boomer. And he'll just let that bounce inside the 10. And it takes a Cornhusker a gentle roll down to the 2. Is standing in his own end zone on 1st and 10. 7 yards deep. Lets it go to the sideline. Pick 6. Tommy Hill, the short run to the house.
Make a play, Tommy Hill. Yesterday,
Deion Sanders talking to his son Shedeur, and that's not a pretty extra point, but it counts for the 1 point. Nebraska on top.
Down 14. All right, let's just go play. We got nothing to lose now.
Jimmy Horn will let that one go through the back of the end zone. And Shedeur Sanders. Empty backfield, 3 wideouts to his left. 4-man rush. Sanders in trouble, trying to escape. Eyes downfield. Once again, he goes down. 3rd time.
They are coming from every angle. MJ Sherman brings him down behind the line of scrimmage. We talked about Shedeur being able to make plays outside the pocket. He just has no time right now.
They sacked him 7 times last season. That's their 3rd already. Quickly. And a right now catch, LeJontay Wester. Big hit on the 25-yard line. They get a little for 2, converting on 3rd down. Quick drop. Between the hashes, incomplete. And also responsible for the pick 6. Garcia Castaneda won't get a chance to bring that one back. Cornhusker defense has been excellent in the...
That the team personnel were holding his helmet as he walked to the locker room. Right now I'm being told he is probable to return to this game.
Catherine, thank you. Back to the ground game for Nebraska. Big hole. Into the 2nd level goes Dante Dowdell. He got off to a nice start last weekend.
44. The run game starts with these tight ends. He's going to come across the ball, get a great kick-out block, and Dante Dowdell runs for 8. Again, you keep running for 7 or 8 yards, it's going to be a long night.
And you're going to get it again. Not as big a game that time, but enough for a 1st down.
No, 2 tight ends on the field. They're dictating this game so far.
Raiola this time under center. Ramirez Johnson's is back. Roll out. Sets up. Touch pass. A wide open man. Off his fingertips. For Raiola, he's 6 out of 7. 2nd down 10. Ramirez Johnson is tailback. He tries it up the middle. More space inside. Breaks a tackle down to the 32-yard line.
Yards a pop. It's going to be hard to stop.
1st and 10 already up 14. This time Colorado's defense is there. And from the moment we started talking about this game, Cole, I asked what
team schemes, and really they're kind of doing what they want right now.
Out rushing Colorado by 90 yards right now. Setting up the play action. Raiola wants to come back the other side. A floater to Fedoni. Got the left hand on it, but that was it. And a flag comes in on the 17-yard line. Raiola to Dowdell. Good form tackle there right at the 16-yard line. And that's Cam out. Get away from the emotion of the game upstairs. And this time dials up a run. Dowdell again inside the 10, leaping inside the 5. Flag is out. Out where the offensive line.
Replay.
Offensive lineman. Raiola from the shotgun, quickly out of his hands, has a completion inside the 25. Down to the 20 goes the freshman Ja'Cory Barney. They continue to...
Oh, this football, let's be sure.
Just saw Matt Rule. He said he's not going to be conservative with his young quarterback making his 2nd start. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. Weekend. 3rd down and 13. 4-man rush. Raiola from the pocket on the crosser to the 20. Down to the 15-yard line. Isaiah Nair didn't get nearly enough. Like a field goal is coming, but we shall see. And the applause deserved. 17-0. They thought about it. 4th and 7. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and attempt the field goal from 32 yards out. Tristan Alvano was perfect last week. Made all his extra points. 1 for 1 of the field goal from 21 yards out. This one a little further back from 32. And he pulled it. Lead remains. Sanders gives inside. Dallin Hayden, the former Ohio State Buckeye. Decent start. Second down 6. Back-to-back run plays wrapped up from the backside. Cameron Lenhart was there to greet him. And
here, I like that Colorado's trying to run the football, calm the crowd down. But Cameron Leonard, again, is playing true.
3rd down 7. Linebacker blitz on the way, quickly out of his hands. 1st down, Travis Hunter. Classic down and out. They move the chains with a gain of 9.
Now Shedeur Sanders can just take
the offense that had over 500 yards last week. From the 32, play action. Lets this one go down the far sideline. A lot of contact, but the ball way out of bounds. No flag, and second down 10 coming up.
Because there was a big pull on Travis Hunter's jersey here by Tommy Hill right there.
Terry, what do you think of that call?
Yeah, Paul, it is clearly uncatchable, and the field judge at the time gave the uncatchable signal. He waves his hand over.
Second down 10, another linebacker blitz. Shifting and finding an open man at the 34-yard line. A good was confident when we talked to him yesterday. No matter what they show me, I'll have the answer. Needs one here on 3rd and 8. Another 5-man rush. Sanders sacked again. Down to the 32, Jamari Butler in. Loss of 2.
Get home on 3rd downs. They got a chance, and they're doing it early tonight.
Mark Vassett punting to Garcia Castaneda. Another low end over end punt. Bounces on the 31. Buffalo bounce inside the 15-yard line. And from the 14, that's where Raiola will begin. They're in a pushover of the Nebraska center, Ben Scott. Hoping that he would be a big part of what they thought could be a good run defense, but you can see right away.
To come in and be an impactful player today.
Play action once again. Lets it go to the near sideline. Almost a catch on the 45. Nice for Dylan Raiola. He's had the luxury of a nice ground game, and he's 9 for 11 so far. Right back inside. And a little fight at the end there out to the 35-yard line. Dante 2. And Dowdell remains the tailback. Give inside. Colorado was there right away, but Dowdell with the strength at the finish, dragging Deion Hayes for that extra yard.
Defensive coordinator.
Dowdell had 17 total carries at Oregon last year. He's got 15 through 2 games. Raiola flushed out of the pocket. Penalty marker comes in. Cut back, hit by his own lineman, and just fires that one away.
Penalty, automatic, first down.
Barnes.
Yeah. Watch 92 right here. Anquan Barnes. It's kind of unfortunate because when you look on the back end, Colorado had everybody gloved. They're playing some man cover. Coach Rob Livingston in the Colorado defense.
That's their D coordinator. First down line is brought to you by TikTok. They hand it off once again. A skip there and almost a burst into the second level out to the 40. They give him. It's been about the running game tonight. Ramir Johnson remains the tailback, and they go right back to him. Stacked up that time as he got to the line of scrimmage. Back on 3rd and short. He leaps for it, and he is going to be right. 19-year-old freshman quarterback in his second start in prime time. It's nice to turn and hand the ball off with that kind of success. This time it's a play action. Rolling, looking, letting it go to the end zone. What a catch to come back and get it on the 2-yard line. Jalen. Dante Dowdell, the tailback. He smells a second touchdown of the night, and he gets it. Big play passing game leads to a short touchdown run. And now
Dowdell, he and the offensive line just continue to dominate up front.
2 touchdown runs, both from Dowdell. Pick 6 from Tommy Hill. 9 plays, 86 yards. A couple of penalty markers out right as he kicked the ball. On a near perfect evening in Lincoln, weather-wise and also score-wise, if you like the Huskers, up by 21. Jimmy Horn Jr. across the 20, big hit at the 25, and that's where the Buffaloes begin. They're averaging less than 1 yard per play, and Sanders has already been sacked 4 times. They'll try the ground game. Offerdahl has a nice gap inside out to the 31-yard line. Catman, there's not much he hasn't seen. They only have 1 first down. 4-man rush. Sanders, nice pocket. There's a strike across the 50-yard line. Inside of Nebraska territory goes Travis Hunter. Best
on offense so far.
Second first down. When you're down 21, you're in a hurry. Linebacker blitz. Just as he was hit a little too high for Hunter. Are you thinking 4-down territory already, Cole?
Possibly. right? Let's just get a completion. We're 2nd and long right here. Let's get it into a 3rd and manageable situation where we might get a favorable look.
3-man rush on 2nd and 15. Again over the middle, and another bullet, this time to Will Shepard. Down to the 27-yard. His 2nd catch on this drive, which has easily been the Buffalo's best, and another 1st down.
You know, what's so dynamic about Travis Hunter is, look, he's just going to run a little hitch, right? But the first guy never brings him down. I mean, this is Tommy Hill, a great cornerback, right? He just always makes guys miss. He's explosive, and he turns a little hitch into a 1st down.
Tommy Hill's the one who had the pick 6 in that 1st quarter. Travis Hunter last week was massive with 3 touchdowns. 1st and 10, back to the air. Hunter one more time, wrapped up at the shoelace and goes down to the 13-yard line. Tommy Sanders, linebacker blitz coming, steps up, fires to the end zone. Too much. The pressure was about to get him. He wanted Hunter, but that brings up 4.
Right here, they just slowly just creep back into Shedeur Sanders' lap. He's just got nowhere to throw. It collapses so fast. And Colorado has to settle for a field goal here right before the half.
See, Travis Hunter frustrated. I think he wanted a different kind of delivery there to have a different type of a chance. Alejandro Mata out to try and erase that 0 on the left side of the scoreboard from 30 yards out. Low, blocked, no good. His hands, another completion up to the 34-yard line. They didn't get any run after the catch. And they are rolling at 28.
It's a good day. You're going to get Ramir Johnson running a little option route, and Levante Bentley is in great position. Ball goes right through his hands. Unlucky break for the Colorado Buffaloes, and great job by
Viola, 14 out of 17, 1 touchdown. And the squib kick there we picked up or pounced on near the 30-yard line. And a look now. Last week, late in the half, remember one of his most impressive moments? He took him from the 3-yard line down to get a field goal. Sanders on the move. Fires. Travis Hunter. Easy 1st down across the 40-yard line. He has the most catches in the game with 6. And Colorado got to hustle it up. Picked up 22. Big gain there for Travis Hunter.
I really like what Pat Shurmur did. Letting Shedeur Sanders get out of the pocket.
4-man rush. Nice job of stepping up. He's got a lot of room to keep it. Almost brought him down by his jersey. He did not get out of bounds. Tommy Hill, nice tackle.
Timeout.
Might need a little change of uniform attire there at halftime. Ty Robinson almost brought him down by his shirt.
Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 15 seconds.
Well, that one's just hard to get by. I mean, you're down 28. You've got 3 timeouts left. If you're going to just let it run out, let it run out. As long as 47 yards, he waits to see if he gets a chance. Moving to his left. Sets up, fires. A diving effort, but incomplete. LeJontay Wester. Out still left. Sanders to the sideline. Jimmy Horn Jr. inside of Nebraska territory. And he eventually got out of bounds down to the 42-yard line. 2 seconds left. On a 14-year NFL vet, Jay Feely has a long of 49 yards. That came last year against TCU. But this is going to be, see, he's in his own territory, 58 yards out. It was 4 out of 7 last year. Let's see if he can get him on the board with a bomb. Lets it go, and that doesn't have a chance. Two rushing touchdowns, passing touchdown, and the defensive score for Nebraska so far. Wester from the 26. Great move to get it started. And man, he is making...
Jamari Butler. We're calling these guys' names over and over tonight. They came to have performed really, really well.
Down 28, first offensive play for Shedeur Sanders in the second half. Under duress, that's a leaping effort and a great catch by Wester.
Good throw on the sidelines. Hadn't seen too many explosive plays by Colorado so far.
New helmet communication available for the quarterbacks with the offensive coordinators and head coaches. Pat Shermer says he talks to him up till 15 seconds left. Incomplete there. Once again, it was a linebacker blitz. John Bullock almost brought him down.
Let's go back to the previous play here. Looks like you could get a possible hold here tonight, but he is one heck of a football player. Former walk-on, flies around, makes a big play.
You saw who was in Shador's face again. Big number 9, Ty Robinson. Second down goal. Single coverage down to the right. Travis Hunter and Tommy Hill. Looks the other way. Ball batted down. Bullock once again got in and made the play. Right into the loudest part of the stadium, the student section to the left of Sanders. Empty backfield. Sanders in trouble, spins out of it. Gets new life across the 15. Throws across his body, knocked down. Mekhi Bayer. Second pass in a row, knocked down, and it's 4th and goal.
Again, you got a free runner in Shador's face. He does a nice job escaping the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield, and he's just trying to find somebody, anybody. Almost throws a pick.
You agree with going for the 3 points here instead of trying to get 7?
We still got time. I don't mind this decision. They certainly don't want a goose egg up there right now.
They've been looking at that for a long time. Alejandro Mata. Deion Sanders looking for that first point tonight. And that is low, but it goes through. 27-yard field goal. The Colorado sideline exhales. See if they... Not bad for a 19-year-old quarterback to have Patrick Mahomes and Matthew Stafford that close. Ball bounces. They got to get on it. And they pounce on it on the 16-yard line.
Yeah, if you're Dylan Raiola, you don't want to play lineman. You get to hang out with Calvin Johnson and Matthew Stafford.
It was fun talking to him on Thursday, though, when he told us, I learned the game through the lens of the offensive line. He said, when I was 7 years old, I'm listening to my dad talk about blitz pickup. See what he did there in the first half. He said, I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what those words were, but eventually I did, and I knew all about protection. And then he started to discover he could throw the ball pretty well also. And there's Donovan, his uncle, who is the offensive line coach here at Nebraska. Dante Dowdell has been the lead back tonight, and he is behind Raiola to begin this drive. Boy breaks a tackle around the edge across the 25, and a strong finish with a power at the beginning and the end for 14.
Man, I tell you, Dante Dowdell runs hard. Makes Preston Hodge miss on the edge, big stiff arm, and then delivers a blow on the sidelines. Love to see it from your running back.
6'2", 225. Under center once again. They come right back to him. Doesn't get much, but you see the strength. Picks up a couple of yards. But Deion Sanders really had to have some positivity to start this third quarter after the way that the first half ended, Colt. They had the poor clock management, 7 penalties, a lot of those happening in the second quarter. They get a 3 and out to start this half. They get 3 points on the board. Long way to go, but at least a little bit of momentum now. Travis Hunter, leading receiver, 8 catches, playing corner, of course. Play action, Raiola. He'll just dump it down. This is Ja'Cory Barney, true freshman. He absorbs a massive hit on the sideline. And that's a completion, but they get no yards. So I mentioned they got a 3 and out last time they had the ball. And a chance now to do the same thing. Rob Livingston, first-year defensive coordinator for the Buffs after 6 years with the Cincinnati Bengals. And there's the hit from Cameron Silman-Craig. 6 years coaching the safeties in the National Football League. He was in Cincinnati for a dozen years. Said he wants to dial up a system that's clear and concise and lets his guys play fast. 3rd down and 8.
True man coverage down here.
Linebacker blitz quickly out of his hand. Incomplete, contact, and no flag coming in. Travis Hunter was the one right there.
This is a really nice play
For here, second home game of the season, up 28-3 against Colorado. Buffalo start on the ground game. That's a good idea. Out to the 20-yard line goes Dallin Hayden. Negative rushing yards up to this point. That gets 6. How much can you try the run game now, considering you're 8:30 and counting left in the third quarter? You're down 28-3. The mix between the run and the pass should look like what?
You still got a good bit of time here. That's actually a really nice push by this offensive line. It's nice to see. They get some movement, get Dallin Hayden running with his pads downhill.
Sanders been much better since the first quarter. A quick hitter out to the left across the 25 and 30. Another first down, Colorado. And dragging tacklers out to the 42 is Dallin Hayden. Former Ohio State running back with a big gain and a nice block from Jimmy Horn.
Yeah, really.
Dallin Hayden, this has been a nice start here. Obviously, they're down 28-3, but they produce a couple of punts against Dylan Raiola, Nebraska offense. They get a field goal drive, their first points. And now they're rolling once again, but the clock working against them about halfway through this third quarter. Still looking for that first touchdown. Deion Sanders had supreme confidence in his quarterback and wideouts when we talked to him yesterday. Sanders 15 out of 24 after going 3 out of 7 in that first quarter. He has been sacked 4 times. Little play action in the pockets, and he's sacked again at the 36-yard line. Cameron Lenhart provides the 5th for the Huskers.
I mean, Cameron Lenhart right here is going to get credited for the sack, but just watch the push coming from this side. Right, they're meeting him in the backfield over and over and over.
Dust himself off. Second down, 16. Sanders again out of the backfield. Hayden once again up near the 40-yard line. Hard running to the 41. Touchdowns, 1 pick. They've converted 3 out of 10 on third down. They blitz. Sanders runs out. Still looking. Firing. Caught out of bounds. Jimmy Horn did not have the feet down. And after having 198 receiving yards to start the season, he has been quiet tonight. And here comes the punt team for Colorado.
Jordan Seaton might have got away with a hold right there. Regardless, Shedeur Sanders gets outside of the pocket, tries to set his feet up to make a throw downfield, and still gets hit. He's going to be sore tomorrow. I know. Are they
going to take another look to see if he had that foot down?
The current ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
For Sanders, you remember Colt rolling to his left and throwing a touchdown pass like that last year against Nebraska to win, and here's the call.
After review, the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass stands as called. 4th down.
Okay. Whoa!
All right, Paul, this is just stunning.
Colorado has to punt it away. Isaiah Garcia Castaneda inside his 15, makes one man miss. Races up the far sideline. There's a penalty marker down on the 11-yard line. Well, that would have been a huge call to go Colorado's way if they would have gotten a 24-yard gain. Now 6 minutes left. Dylan Raiola and the Cornhusker offense will be back on the field, but we check in on the penalty.
I mean, Dylan Raiola should throw a pick, and it bobbles into Ramir Johnson's hand for a touchdown, and Colorado makes a good play and just can't catch a break.
Good point to bring up, because Levante Bentley had that interception in his hands. And here's the call.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 14. Half the distance to the goal. First down. Media.
Against Ramir Johnson. Thinking what they were seeing from Dante Dowdell, but he has been the #1 back with Ramir Johnson filling in behind him.
He runs really hard. He was going to have 100 yards rushing probably last week until he fumbled. He had a lot of issues with that last year, so he didn't get very many carries afterwards. But he's really come to play tonight.
He really did look good last week, but when you say running back fumbled here in Lincoln, nobody fumbled or turned the ball over more last year. People get pretty nervous, so there was a real spotlight on him tonight. He has 13 carries. Swing it out of the backfield. A nice catch there by Johnson. That touchdown catch earlier in this game. Sprints out along past the 20-yard line. Picks up 13. Cornhusker first down.
I mean, Ramir Johnson is such a good complement to Dowdell. He's more of your shifty kind of third down back. He's great in protection, and he runs choice routes and bubble routes and can get you several yards with his feet. He can catch the football well. He's also played really good tonight.
Matt Rule told us at the end of the week, hey, if you're going to play man coverage, we're going to see if you can cover our running backs. And he now has 6 receptions already. Good hole there as they burst through up to the 28-yard line. And that's Ramir Johnson getting 6. 6-year senior, over 1,000 all-purpose yards now. Awfully early in the season, but this 1-2 combo of Dowdell to Johnson working pretty well, especially when your quarterback is 19, only making his second start, and he can really lean on that offensive line. Second down 4, right back up the middle. And they get closer effort. Chains move in the offensive line that you pointed out. Look at Travis Hunter at the top of the broadcast. Continues to go to work. That time it's the Buffalo defense with a stop at the 30-yard line. Loss of 1. Cameron Silman-Craig with the tackle. We saw Travis Hunter limping around a moment ago, and now he's back out on the field. Remember, in game 1 last Thursday night in Boulder, only missed 2 total snaps. 1 because his helmet came off. Deion Sanders telling us yesterday, we see him in the background, that's just normal for him. Deion played corner and receiver for the Cowboys regularly back in 1996. Here comes a linebacker blitz. They pick it up. Ja'Cory Barney, one-handed snag, and turns the corner. 2 penalty markers come in as he raced for the edge. Pretty play, likely to come back. Would be a gain of 19.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a hold on Isaiah Nayer here, unfortunately.
Holding. Offense number 16. 10-yard penalty.
Playing wide receiver, but all the coaches for Nebraska excited to get 17 involved. They dump it out of the backfield. A little bit of patience. Johnson, a nice cut, another good cut. His impressive night continues out to the 28-yard line. Late penalty marker comes in after a gain of 6. Another tackle by safety Cameron Silman-Craig.
Legal block in the back. Offense number 51. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Matt Rule sees his left guard Justin Evans get called there. Came in kind of after the play as well. Justin Evans, the most inexperienced offensive lineman for Nebraska, but even he started the second half of last year. Raiola again over the middle, and that is a perfect touch pass out to the 43-yard line, and he hits his tight end Nate Borkircher, former walk-on, gets 24.
Yep, here's Nate Borkircher right here. He's just going to run to the open space across the middle. We talk about Dylan Raiola. It just looks like he's throwing it like 20 or 30%, not hard, but that ball jumps out of his hand. Big time play there.
Drive about an hour west on I-80. You'll find the hometown of Nate Borkircher in Aurora, Nebraska. From the passing game are all new. Barney, true freshman, Shedeur Sanders waiting, and then Banks and Nayer, that's the veteran transfer portal kids. Rolling out to his right, in trouble, and just flings that one away. BJ Green, defensive end, in to apply the pressure. Clock stops, 1:03 left, and Nebraska leading 28-3.
I know this is a little thing right here. They've been running this run a lot. Looks like they're going to run it, and they kind of run the little slip with Fedoni in the flat. But for a freshman quarterback, getting out of the pocket like this, just throwing it away and living for the next down, those are things that your coaches who are calling plays just feel more and more comfortable with you because they know you're going to take care of the football.
Deion Sanders and his coaching staff told us yesterday they want to make life difficult on the true freshman quarterback. Hasn't happened yet. Good play there coming off the edge. Tackled at the 36-yard line. No gain. Dayon Hayes We've been waiting to call his name. I know they expect him to be a force off the edge. Hasn't happened a lot yet.
Yeah, that's right. Dayon Hayes doesn't get blocked right here. Makes a pretty easy play.
26.5 tackles for loss and also 12 sacks the last 4 seasons at Pittsburgh. The brand new defensive line they brought in via the transfer portal. Inside of 30 seconds now left in this third quarter.
Big third down.
And a timeout called by the Buffaloes.
First charge timeout. Colorado.
That's it. There's no trap.
Travis Hunter out of the game.
Viola for a freshman. He's got the ability to change the protection and the routes. Third down 9. Dumps it out of the backfield. 7th catch for Johnson, going nowhere. Wrapped up, pushed backwards, loss of 5. Cameron Silman-Craig stays active from his safety spot. Clock ticking. There we go. Good call, Colt. Backs up to 7 yards. Punts it away. See if he can stick it. Not quite. Okay. All right, Shedeur Sanders. A fourth quarter left. And down 28-3. And the reverse down to the near side, Travis Hunter. And he's escorted out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Thinking about John Bullock, the linebacker for Nebraska. We send it down to Catherine.
Yeah, he grew up in Omaha, guys. He's a diehard Nebraska fan ever since he was a kid. But he also made the move from nickel to linebacker back in the spring. And he told me he kind of had a feel for how long.
Hey, Catherine, Matt Rule telling us a number of his players have switched positions, switched sides of the ball. It's part of what he does. Second down 2. They run right into the middle of that blitz. Alfredall got by it out to the 29-yard line. About a half a yard short of a first down. Bayer comes in there with the tackle. But when Matt Rule was telling us that story, Colt, he talked about when he first got to Baylor, they couldn't come close to beating Texas. Switched a bunch of the yes. Third down and 1. Quarterback sneak. And Sanders will be close there. All come down to the mark.
Not a whole lot of push right there. That one's going to be close.
Tight ends, and Charlie Alfredall in at running back. Alfredall, no chance. Loss of 2. John Bullock. Timely play made by number 5. Dante Dowdell in at tailback. And they go right to him. He's drilled in the backfield as well at the 31-yard line. And that's Shane Cokes for a loss of 2. Deion Sanders doesn't even have his headset on. With penalties and sacks and turnovers. Now.
He does not look very happy right here. I mean, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. You need to make a play.
Emmett Johnson in, quick pitch, scoots it back, and makes it down to the 27-yard line. And a gain of 4. You've been involved in these games. I've been involved. Not very many for you at Texas. But sometimes you get to this point of the fourth quarter and you kind of forget about the score. We just got to have some pride and production show up.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they looked like they had a little bit of momentum coming out of halftime. And that showed right there. You got to go 1 yard. You get 2 plays to do it, and you can't make it happen.
Boy, makes a man miss in the backfield and finds a completion out to the 22-yard line. Isaiah Nair, gain of 6. A nifty shift in the backfield here.
Yeah, I know this is a subtle move by Dylan, but this is not easy to do. You get a free runner coming off the edge. Making him miss. I mean, he doesn't even touch him.
Offense number 51. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Now inside 11 minutes. 3rd down and 20 for Raiola. Lets it go. Tries to get a little back, and he's offline there to Jamal Banks. Hadn't had too many incompletions. So control on top, 28-3. Whistles blow. Penalty marker comes out.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
They are in control. Shedeur Sanders. Hands off. Dallin Hayden. Hasn't been touched yet. Former Buckeye out near the 40-yard line of Nebraska. Colorado, led by Sanders, move inside of Nebraska territory. They eventually stall each time. First down and 10.
You get Travis Hunter one-on-one up here.
Bad snap, threw him off, picked it back up, and he wanted to go that way. Second down 10, three-man rush. Sanders steps up, surveys, lets it go, strike. Down to the 20-yard line, first down, Travis Hunter. Gain it. First and 10 from the 20. Sanders looking, going to keep it himself. Doesn't do that much. It's inside the 20. Late penalty comes in from the sideline after he slid. Also an injured Cornhusker on the 30. That's Jamari Butler. He's up. Peek here while the officials meet. Shedeur right about there, keeps it. Shedeur Sanders has the Buffaloes on the move. Big deficit, down 28-3 as we approach the 9-minute mark left in this game. Quickly inside the 10, and that's a high tackle there inside the 5. Jimmy Horn's play. Drop back, blitz coming, lets it go, diving catch for the touchdown. LaJohntay Wester. First 6 of the night for Colorado.
By Shedeur Sanders here. Nebraska's going to heat him up, so it creates a one-on-one matchup. He finds LaJohntay Wester on an out route and just sneaks across the goal line for Colorado's first touchdown of the night.
Kudos to Wester. He's had a couple of difficult catches in the second half after some drops, 2 drops in the first half. Transfer from FAU, was over 100 catches last year. Extra point is good. Long FAU, they go 6 plays, 58 yards, a little over 2 minutes off the clock. And now the defense will have to go to work. 8:45 left and still trailing by 18. Ja'Cory Barney has had a big night offensively, running and catching the ball out to the 22. So before this game, behind the glass, and they try to pick up something on the ground game. Not a lot, getting driven into the ground, and they eventually call it holding. 51 yards, goes away. And now Raiola, third down, lets it go down the near sideline. Jamal Banks, incomplete. Good coverage there from DJ McKinney. Okay,
He gets one step.
Terry's the third member of our booth here in this second half. And another penalty comes out.
False start. Offense, number 24. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Tonight. Colorado has 8. They go right back to the ground game. Colorado's front 7 is there that time. Give him a gain of 1.
Play a little bit less conservative.
Play clock down to 4 seconds. Got to hustle it up. Don't know if Raiola sees it. I don't think he got that off. Johnson. Gabe Irvin as well, but it's been all about 14 and 23 so far. Second down, 13. Cross sweep left side. Look at that alley. And there he goes. Penalty marker did come in. Racing down the sideline, and into the end zone goes Ramir Johnson. There is a penalty marker on the 31-yard line.
Offense number 66. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Well, it's 3. 1 touchdown pass. Hasn't turned it over. Now Dowdell is the tailback. They go with a toss sweep reverse. Little inside give to Barney. Absorbs a big hit. And 2 more flags come in. Gain of 6, and this could be another targeting call. DJ McKinney was good. Hasn't quite been the case tonight. Dowdell, that was a good cutback, and he makes it out to the 33-yard line. That's a heck of a punt. A lot of time in the air. LaJohntay Wester sees a seam. Penalty marker raining in after he made some cuts there. Hands off. And that's a good start for their drive. Dallin Hayden out to the 15-yard line.
Man, it's going to be a long season unless you can start protecting your quarterback.
Similar story to last year. Staub double pumps, and he'll run it himself. Dives out to the 18-yard line. Not much offensive coordinator See if he can get something going with his backup Ryan Staub. Right up the middle, out to the 20-yard line. Chains will move after a gain of 3. Came alive. It was led by the quarterbacks and the wideout, or the quarterback and the wide receivers. And they produced only 1 touchdown tonight. Staub over the middle, way behind LaJohntay Wester. 2:30.
They're not getting as much as they want because they don't have time to get the ball to him.
4-man rush. Staub steps up again. This time he's got a little more room to run and dives out to the 30-yard line. He'll be close to a first. You saw Jimmy Horn Jr. a moment ago. He only has 3 catches tonight, called after he had 7 for 198 last week. Staub incompletes. Watches the backup Ryan Staub here on 4th and 1. They run right up. The Staub stepping up as he was being dragged down. The ball wasn't picked off. It was back to the offense.
Yeah, I think this call is going to stand. Willis McGahee looks like he gets there and knocks the ball out before Ryan Staub throws it. Jamari Butler falls on it. And I tell you what, this Nebraska defense has accomplished their goals tonight. I mean, they have been aggressive up front. They've played great on 3rd downs. And again, here late in the game, they get
in the old I formation as they honor the 1994 National Championship team tonight. Gabe Irvin Jr. in at tailback. He scored 2 touchdowns last week. And he gets out to the 20-yard line. 17, and that's a winning season.
Their schedule is pretty favorable for them moving forward. And I think his message to the team after this game is going to be, defense, you played outstanding. You flew to the football. You made big plays all night long. Offense, good job in the first half.
Victory formation for the Cornhuskers. And this will be victory number 2 for Nebraska. Offense scored, defense scored. 3rd meeting sees the Cornhuskers roll 28-10.